Are you kidding? Well, so much for playing for a field goal. They went double move on the outside with Brandon Ayuk. Brock Purdy gave a huge pump fake, and Ayuk just ran right by him.
Oh, baby. Or should I give you the, oh, baby. The Niners have won their 6th game in a row. Brock Purdy mania is real. Spadoni, hit me with the Purdy chants, because this moment had my jaw dropped.
Me too.
It had my jaw dropped. The Purdy chants.
They're chanting Purdy, by the way. Brock Purdy chants in Santa Clara.
I feel like I'm in a scene of Rudy.
Greg Olsen and Kevin Burkhardt on the call.
It was louder.
It was louder.
Okay, so yeah, because in my section it was way louder than that.
No, it was,
and I want it, like, for the people that weren't there, I'm glad the television picked it up. It was loud.
It was deafening.
Yes.
It was deafening last night, or yesterday, I should say. Purdy chants, the defense flying around the football, hitting Brady. The running game, Christian McCaffrey, 14 carries, 119 yards. Christian McCaffrey averaged 8.5 yards a carry yesterday. This team is humming right now, and guess what, folks? As we say, good morning to everybody out there getting off of work. Good morning to all the graveyard shift workers, big rig drivers, truck drivers. Shout out to all the high schools who played their state championships. I know it all didn't go your way, but San Ramon Valley, I want to shout them out. Shout out to McClymonds. Shout out to De La Salle. Shout out to Sarah High School. Yeah. Shout out to Pittsburgh High. Shout out to San Marin. Great job this season. Congratulations on the spectacular season. Even Bellarmine, they lost in heartbreaking fashion. Shout out to Bellarmine. Shout out to College of San Mateo, who won a state championship in JUCO. OG, what's happening? Coach Hardy, what's happening? K Booth, what's happening? Another one to call the show and bombard them. Told him the number's blocked for the 650, but I'm kidding. Shout out to San Mateo, even though I'm a city guy. Yesterday in 49ers, man. What a performance. What a performance all around. Defense hit. Brock Purdy. I mean, Shanahan is in his bag. And Thursday, Shasky, is a hat and T-shirt game.
Explain to people that don't know what a hat and T-shirt game is.
A hat and T-shirt game is when you go in there and kick Seattle's ass, you open up the boxes. There's all these T-shirts and hats, and it says 2022 NFC West champs.
Given everything that's happened this year, I don't want to rank the seasons or whatever, but this is clearly the most adversity they've overcome under the Shanahan era, right? Like, they've lost so
Last year felt like, but no, I hear you.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
you're right.
But you know what, though? It's been because you lost Trey Lance in week 2. You didn't know if Jimmy was going to be on the football team. Then you lose Jimmy, and you have to turn the page to a guy who was the last pick in the NFL draft. Not a 6th-round pick, not a 5th-round pick, not a 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st-round pick. The last pick of the NFL draft. You're just saying, hey, here's the keys to the operation.
Crazy.
We need you not to wreck the car.
And then you lose Armstead, who's one of your highest-paid defensive players,
he's
for what, 7 weeks?
Yeah, and he's playing well.
He's playing really well. You lose Mosley for the year, okay?
Yeah, and you haven't even skipped Diablo Lenore.
I don't.
You don't even miss.
Don't even.
And I
don't even.
Mosley's my guy.
Don't even. I know, but don't even. Gibson's out here making turnovers. By the way, no one got more tired during the return than Gibson.
Yeah.
I got tired for him. I was like, go out of bounds, doggy.
It's one of those underrated signings. He may only be here for a year, but it's a very underrated signing.
He's been great.
He's been awesome.
And then Jimmy Ward, I know he doesn't want to play the slot. He's played great in the slot.
And he's hitting.
So, like,
and he's talking.
It's not perfect, okay? I'm not here to. They made a midseason trade that's just, like, jolted the entire offense. They've done a phenomenal job. They've got basically two rookies playing the guard positions. Now, I know what's-his-face got hurt, and so they've had Brunskill in there.
You got Burford and Banks. The offensive line was a big question mark. Now, we live with McGlinchey doing what he does, but Burford's been good. Brendle's been good.
The center, Jake Brendel.
Aaron Banks has been.
I mean,
people were ready to ship Aaron Banks out of town.
What I'm getting at is that he might have had finer coaching jobs top to bottom.
Right.
In terms of overcoming adversity, the fact this team has 9 wins, they're not going to have a losing season this year. They have an opportunity to win the NFC West.
And have a home playoff game for the first time since 2019.
Shanahan deserves so much credit this morning. This guy, and then you saw the photo that was circulating over the internet last night.
Kyle Shanahan sitting next to Brock Purdy after the game.
It's hard to not get the feelings when you see that. Come on, B.
That was wild. And Shanahan kept seeing the cameras. He was looking up Shanahan, dude. It was Shanahan's final moment. We'll play some sound because we haven't played any sound from Shanahan and Brock Purdy last night. We'll do that this hour.
Yes.
We promise. We just wanted the callers to talk in.
It's about them.
It's about them. It's about the fans. It's about living in this moment as the 49ers improved to 9-4. They've won 6 straight games. 6 straight games. They've outscored their opponents during a 6-game winning streak. 172-64. That's an average score of 28.6 points per game as opposed to 10.6 points per game. They outscored their opponents during a 6-game winning streak by 18 points per game. Not only that, the defense has only allowed 14 points in the second half during the 6-game winning streak.
I know there's the no-name defense of the Steelers, and they become the no-name because they won Super Bowls, right? The steel curtain, and there's a lot of different things that have been out there over the years. This isn't a no-name defense, but my God, B, this is a bend, don't break D that is perfect for the modern NFL.
Dude, Greenlaw, 15 tackles.
He's so sick.
Interception, athletic freak.
Warner's flying around late, coming in, blasting dudes.
Hufanga blasted Godwin, and thank God they picked up the flag on that one.
Thank you.
He clocked Chris Godwin.
Sick.
He rocked him.
Godwin's a shell of himself.
He rocked him. Well, he didn't want to go in the middle after that one.
No.
He was done with that.
But I'm just saying, like, all year he hasn't been the
coming
same
off the
Godwin.
ACL, man. It's tough, dude. It's tough.
I know.
I was watching Tre'Davious White at corner yesterday for Buffalo, and I was a little worried for him. Now, Buffalo wins a game. They're coming to AFC. Worry about them later. Godwin he tapped out of that one. Leonard Fournette got popped a couple times.
I was surprised he was playing.
Yeah, I mean, he played. He's a physical freak, but Vita Vea was nowhere to be found.
Nowhere to be found. Well, they did a great job getting rid of the ball quickly.
And they ran the ball.
Yeah.
So Shanahan is doing his thing. And then you also have to give John Lynch credit. You have to give John Lynch his flowers. No matter what, to pull that deal for Christian McCaffrey.
Ballsy.
It turned the season around. Now, that first game, they lose to Kansas City, all right, but we saw the flashes.
Yeah.
Did you see the Rams game in SoFi Stadium going into the bye week to improve to 4-4? It was a big point for them, a big turning point. And you saw the difference Christian McCaffrey could make to pull that deal off. Now, we sitting here on Sports Talk Radio, we always throw out deals. Hey, we want this guy, we want that guy, we want this guy, we want that guy. Hell, we didn't know if the money was going to work. We didn't know if the picks would work. We just threw it out there. Hey, Christian McCaffrey, give me a home run hitter at running back. Give me a home run hitter at running back. And they swung the deal that tilted the balance in the NFC West.
Absolutely. Well, and it ended the Rams season.
It ended the Rams season?
I mean,
did it end? In the Cardinals season?
It ended the Cardinals season. I mean, he's been spectacular for this team. And I think the majority of Niner fans are like, oh, he's better than I thought. I knew he was good. He's better than I thought.
He's better.
And now you get to see him in the playoffs, right? Like hopefully. I don't want to jinx ourselves.
Yeah.
Hopefully see him in the playoffs. And if they can, and I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. We got all week. If they can win this Thursday game, they've built up some cushion to where if there are guys that are like Bosa's the hamstrings and the groins, if you got to, just rest up, Big Bear. Rest up. And I want to give a shout out to Levi Stadium.
Yeah.
The amount of replays they showed yesterday was finally amazing.
Yeah.
I was they showed a face mask replay.
Oh, yeah, they show everything.
Then they showed the 8K.
The 8K zoom in is unbelievable. Why can't we get that on television?
The McCaffrey zoom in on the camera.
Yeah.
Mandatory. Every game needs to have that.
That referee, whoever that was, I forget his name.
He's terrible.
He's one of my favorite.
But how did you review it, overturn it, and then review your review that you reviewed, and then overturn it again?
Brad Allen. And I always love the official numbers.
Yeah.
Brad Allen wears 122.
Yeah, he stinks.
He's a little guy. Brad Allen is his name. Wearing 122. Yeah, Sarah Thomas, the down judge, wearing number 53. These numbers are funny. Just so random.
If Disney came to you right now and they were like, you know what, we want to do an NFL style movie. All right, we're gonna have Mr. Irrelevant. The title of the movie is Mr. Relevant. All right, he's gonna be the last pick. You're gonna have this guy that they traded 3 picks for. He's gonna go down. Then the guy that the fan base really loves, but he's had opportunities, but he can't get over the hump. But he's playing his best ball. He's going to come in, then he's going to go down, right? Like Any Given Sunday, a lot of people thought that was unbelievable.
Yeah, no, this is unbelievable.
This is unbelievable.
Javon Kinlaw, is he ever coming back? Because if he does, you could use him.
Well, with Givens going down,
he was on the card. He got carted off.
I know. And then Debo goes down yesterday, and my heart sank for him. We haven't even talked about that.
And quietly, Brock had an oblique injury. Here's what Shanahan had to say about that.
No.
I mean, I wouldn't say it doesn't. You never know how those act up. I mean, he was able to finish the game today and stuff, but we got to see when he comes in tomorrow, when the adrenaline wears off and things like that.
So hopefully Brock is okay, because then it'll be Josh Johnson time. But what did
wearing number 17?
Yeah, did you see that? I did.
Outside of there's a couple guys that have worn 17, but I was thinking Braylon Edwards for a very brief moment in time.
Brief moment.
Wasn't there a Moore? Didn't we have a Moore who wore 17 at one point?
Moore?
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong.
You're maybe right. I don't remember too many 17s with the 49ers.
I know.
But here's what
Keep going.
Shanahan had to say about Brock's performance yesterday.
He's played a lot of football in college, and he just got to play his first NFL game last week, and he did the same stuff today. I mean, he reacts and runs around and makes some plays, and that's how he was in college, and that's how he's been so far in the league. And when you do that, it's how many good plays can you make without making the bad ones, and he's done that really well so far.
And then here's Nick Bosa on what impressed him about
give it to me.
Each time he scored, he waited on the sideline. Like usually they go back and look at the iPad or whatever, talk to their coaches. He waited for the extra point and then congratulated all the linemen each time. So, I mean, kid's awesome. I saw the video of his dad crying, which was really cool.
Don't get too excited there, Bose.
One more time, man.
He's the best.
One more time.
I love him.
Each time he scored, he waited on the sideline. Like usually they go back and look at the iPad or whatever, talk to their coaches. He waited for the extra point and then congratulated all the linemen each time. So, I mean, kid's awesome. I saw the video of his dad crying, which was really cool.
They say don't judge a book by its cover. I still can't get over that he's a big-time reader.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
Why?
It doesn't. He's kind of... A couple of years ago when I saw him at the Super Bowl in Miami, we were back here in San Francisco, but we're watching the clips.
Yeah.
Media day, and he's telling...
Yeah, I was sad we didn't go to Miami.
Yeah, don't even get me started on that. Glendale, if it happens, look out. Nick Bosa, it was right before the pandemic. And remember the Asia reporter said, hey, man, there's this COVID thing going on.
Wash your hands.
Can you just tell people in China to wash it? Yeah, hey. Wash your hands. If you could pull that clip
Covey loved playing that.
Yeah, if you could find that. Right then and there, I said, I got Klay Thompson vibes.
Oh.
I got Klay Thompson vibes. Klay Thompson, he reads a lot.
Yeah.
He's got the paper airplanes. Yeah. He's kind of just in his own world.
Hi, Klay Thompson.
Hi, Klay Thompson, Cannon Curry.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool.
That was great.
I get the same vibes from Nick Bosa.
Yeah.
He's kind of in his own world. Yeah, man, he's standing on the sideline. He's giving the special teams a high five after the extra point, and he usually looks at the iPad.
To all my Chinese friends out there, wash your hands and stay clean because there's a virus going around. And just hang in there. Enjoy the Super Bowl.
Little
3 months prior to the pandemic.
No,
little did we know.
That was 2 weeks prior.
Yeah,
oh, my
little
goodness.
did we know. That was February.
Wash your hands.
Oh, my God.
Dude, by the way, number 17.
Oh, I've got a list. I've got the whole
I got
list.
the list, too. Travis Benjamin.
Oh, yeah, Travis Benjamin.
Victor Bolden.
Mike
Caldwell.
Oh, yeah. Jeremy Curley.
I figured Steve DeBerg.
Yeah, DeBerg. Yeah.
Because he also wore 17 to Kansas City.
Was Braylon a 17?
Braylon was a 17. I'm not even going to try to enunciate this name.
Was A.J. Jenkins 17?
A.J. Jenkins was 17.
Okay.
Josh Johnson, Jeremy Curley.
17. Curley, leading receiver, 2016.
How about Billy Kilmer back in 61
Oh, yeah, that's way
66.
back when. Yeah, wide receiver.
Brandon Williams, Malik Turner. Malik Turner last year.
Oh, yeah.
Chris Wenke.
That 2 games he started under Singletary.
Dominic Ziegler.
Oh.
And, of course,
Dominic Ziegler, the wide receiver.
How did we forget about Emmanuel Sanders and Tajay
Oh, yeah, Emmanuel Sanders.
Tajay Sharp was on this roster for a cup of coffee. Tajay Sharp.
It was like a sip.
Yeah.
God, Nick Bosa is so good. This defense is so good.
Yeah, so good. Let's get to the call, Shasky.
Yeah.
Duke in the city. Duke, what's happening? You're on the roast.
It's right off the rip, man. We ain't worried about stumbles and fumbles and bumbles. I just went home and ate Louisiana grumble. Ask Cougnut, Shelsky, and Ballhead Rick. I'm from Lakeview, the turf. My blood is thick. Niner bells, Niners all the way. Oh, what fun what it is to ride when you got that Niner pride. Hey, Nick Bosa coming through. attacking all the way. Scoop up that fumble, run it back. We in the end zone now. Let's play. Kittles beat you there. Brock Purdy ain't no square. Niners in this playoff hunt. Contest us if you dare. Happy holidays to everybody at YouTube, Twitch, and 95.7 The Game. I love all y'all.
Man.
You're the man.
R.I.P. Cougnut.
You're the man,
The
Duke.
Rebel.
You're the man, Duke.
I love Lakeview.
You're the man, Duke. Yeah, we do love Lakeview. Lakeview's so underrated.
Come on, man.
The Emotion View.
Come on.
Coming through Lakeview
UNLV?
right there. UNLV, baby.
The running Rebel coach?
UNLV. What the
Look at you laughing. Ocean View Park.
Midnight League at Ocean View
Yeah,
Park. Remember
look
that?
at you.
They're like, Freddie in Daly City. Freddie, what's happening? Duke is the GOAT.
Hey, good morning, fellas. Thank you guys so much for taking my call.
Anytime, Freddie. What
What
you
up?
got?
Hey, I just want to let you guys know, man, Purdy, that guy's amazing. Like, I couldn't believe how he was playing. I went to the game yesterday. I took my best friend. Shout out the Daly City Football League. But
Nice.
just seeing him live, seeing him play, he had the best first half. The dude's off the chart. Last week, he ate dolphin. This week, he ate goat. This Thursday, he's going to eat bird.
Let's
Shout out,
go.
Niners. Let's go.
Let's go.
I can't wait.
Let's go. He's a hunter-gatherer.
I can't wait.
Let's go.
I can't wait. I can't wait. Can't wait for Thursday. To end Seattle season. Because right now they're outside the playoffs looking in.
I mean, yes, but B, to also, like, it's going to be Pete Carroll, the old defensive gunslinger against the Rook. This is like, I'm telling you, this is a Disney story. You just get
You know
on.
what the Niners are wearing, right?
Tell me they're wearing their all whites.
The all white throwbacks.
Are they?
Yeah, Thursday. The all white. They're wearing the all white.
All I need is for Guru not to bet on this game. Just don't bet on this game.
I hope Seahawks are in the neon green.
I do too. I actually like those jerseys.
Really?
I do.
I was being totally kidding.
No,
Those are
I'm
the
dead
worst
serious.
jerseys I've ever
Guru's
seen
been
in my
hot,
life.
right?
I like 'em.
Hasn't Guru been hot betting?
No, I just want him to stay away from this game.
He will bet.
I'm just begging him
Can't
to
help
not.
himself.
Don't bet on this game.
Lay off.
No,
He can't
I
help
don't. It's
himself.
not a hate. I don't want. Because if I don't want him to go against my team, and I don't want him to root for my. Just bay off this one.
Can't help. He probably bet the Cowboys yesterday to cover the 17.
I will say
That's
this: I'm getting caught up in Purdy mania.
I
To
know
Jimmy
you are.
Garoppolo
Oh, I know
stuff.
you are. You're holding back. Oh, I know you are.
I am holding back.
I know you are.
You know
It's
what?
okay. It's okay. You got caught up in Bullets mania and it was fine.
Yeah, but this
You got
feels
up in-
way more real.
You got caught up in Better mania and it was fine.
This feels way more real. I mean, this fool went from
It's
Clark
okay.
Kent. He spun around in the phone booth,
it's
came
okay.
out, and he's playing like Superman.
You saw the video I
B.
posted yesterday.
B, the throw to Christian McCaffrey.
my jaw
Tell me
was
you
dropped.
didn't. Tell me when he made that throw to Christian McCaffrey. Tell me you didn't go. Oh
So,
my God!
This is a litmus test on how Purdy's sweeping
My
everybody
jaw
up.
dropped.
Oh, yeah. My Purdy mania is real because when I FaceTime my mom yesterday,
What'd she say?
she goes, how about that quarterback? That's a great quarterback, Bonte. I watched that whole game. She goes, you know me, I know quarterbacks. Not really, Mom, but she goes, that's a great quarterback. She's never said that about Jimmy. She never said that about
Becky
Trey.
Tyndall's breakdowns?
Becky Tyndall's breakdown. She said, that's a great quarterback. Boy, I tell you. I said, Mom, stop.
Okay.
It's one game. So then we go to Big Mouth Burgers after the game. San Bruno. Shout out to Big Mouth Burgers.
Place
we go
is
there to pick
bomb.
up. It is cracking, right?
It's definitely
I've been getting
bomb.
a blue cheeseburger. It's good. There's this lady, older white lady. Older lady.
I don't know her
had
name, but she
I don't
knows
know
my
her
name.
She didn't know my name. I was in and out. She had her Niners sweater on. I said, boy, how about them Niners? She goes, yeah. And she sipped her lemonade. She goes, that quarterback's pretty good, man. I tell you, that quarterback's pretty good.
I'm telling you.
I said, damn,
Bonte,
it's happening.
So I text Baldy and I go, Baldy, you were there. I can't believe what I saw. This is his response. He is an advanced student.
Yeah.
Hard for anyone in their first ever start to play better.
Yeah.
I mean,
Baldy-
that summarizes my feelings.
Yeah, Baldy sent me a couple videos, and he said, poised beyond belief, one perfect read, decision throw after another. Who knew? Well, Baldy knew. And a lot of people knew. A lot of people knew.
I didn't. I was wrong. Now, I don't know how sustainable it is, but
We'll see. We'll see. Well, you know, somebody, I had no problem admitting wrong. We got to drop saying I'm wrong all the time, right? I got no problem being wrong. But some of y'all out there, won't you keep the receipts when we do win? Do we get points for winning?
I'm wrong all the time.
Ponte, I'm married. I'm never right. Okay? I've learned long ago I will never get Joe, you were right. That doesn't happen when you're a married man. You know this.
Where's the Adrian?
have a choice?
Exactly.
It's like, where's the Adrian Peterson drop when Brock Purdy threw that pass to Christian McCaffrey? When I seen him, Throw that ball. Let's go to Adam in the city. Adam, what's happening? You're on the Morning Roast here on 95.7 The Game.
Adam.
Morning, guys. Happy Victory Monday.
Happy Victory Monday.
Just the one thing I wanted to highlight out of everything that was impressive about Purdy's game yesterday, the one play where I'm like, and I'm not here to knock on Jimmy, I'm just not, like, he gave his heart to the team, he gave his body, whatever. That play where it was a rollout and the defender had Purdy sacked, little jump back move, fired that pass to Debo, I'm like, he's got it. Like, Jimmy Garoppolo on that play probably takes a 10-yard sack on that play. He just does. But, like, his mobility in the pocket and his pocket awareness, his toughness to take hits and deliver passes, like, this is a writing for a movie. But like you said, week by week, let's take it by time. But, I mean, this kid is impressive. He's humble. If you saw that interview with Aaron Andrews after the game, I mean, the kid he's like, I have good supporting teammates. The leaders on our team are making me play good. Like, it's all the things that you want to hear out of a quarterback, and I'm just impressed as hell by this guy.
Very impressive. So is Christian McCaffrey, Shasky.
Oh, what did he say? Was he wearing flag and anthem after the game? Yes, he was.
I don't know if he was.
Yeah, he was.
He's an impressive guy. It's fun to be around. I think to play quarterback in this league, you have to be very intelligent. I think that's one of the biggest things that I've learned playing in, my 6th year now. And for a rookie to come in and process this offense and do everything by the book, but then add his own flair to it is very impressive. So I'm excited for him. I'm excited to keep playing with him. And, I love that guy. He's I've seen the work when I first got here. I think I said this earlier in the week, but he was the guy calling all the plays for me when I was walking through by myself trying to learn the offense. So it's a testament to him and the work that he's put in.
Fred Warner said something very interesting last week about Brock Purdy. He said, somebody asked Fred Warner, is he going to be up to speed? Is he going to be able to compete against number one defenses? And Fred Warner said, yeah. He's been going against us all year long. We're the best defense in the NFL. And I hadn't thought about that. I really didn't. Running the scout team, calling the plays against the scout team. He goes, we're fast and furious. You know what I'm saying? Windows are closing quick. And he's going against us every single week, which is something that may has flown under the radar last week. And I just, you hear that stuff all the time, and you're like, is it coach speak? Is it just a teammate bigging up a teammate?
Well, no, that was one of my takeaways watching Trey go up against the first team in the training camp. And I said to Sam, like, they were like, it would be a play, simple play. I'm like, no one's open. There's nowhere to go with the ball. Bosa would have had a sack. Like, I said that over and over and over. And everyone's like, Trey doesn't look right. I'm like, dude, this defense is ridiculous.
Right.
And that was with Emmanuel Mosley. Right. And at the time, Debo wasn't even signed, so he wasn't playing with the first string. Yep. So it was even more constipated.
And no CMC.
No CMC at all. So, but like, I saw that. And so, yeah, to your point, I hadn't thought about it, but they're right.
They're right.
Because when I watched Trey go up against the first team defense, they couldn't move the ball.
Yep.
They just couldn't do it.
Yep. By the way, 4-on-5, CSM Bulldogs, College Cemetery. Yes, we gave them their props. State champs, maybe national champs. The first time they've ever won a state championship. Lincoln High blowing out Crenshaw for a state championship. Shout out to Lincoln High School, even though I'm an Eagle. Shout out to Coach Ferrigno and the rest of the crew, Andre Walker, all you guys, JoJo, coach of the offensive line. Great high school football. I was watching a lot of high school football this weekend, man. I'm a nerd.
When did you think that Garcia was good? Like, how long did it take for you on Jeff Garcia? Because he came out of nowhere.
I think it was a Tennessee Titans game at Candlestick Park.
Okay.
They played the Titans, and I want to say they beat them.
Okay.
And I was like, maybe this guy has a little bit of something. Maybe this guy has something here. By the way, we have a Brock Purdy update coming up on the other side.
Uh-oh.